Shalom, Call Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Merkakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and teachers of Great Millstone that rule well. Another Shalom to you faithful, sincere Akim out there pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth, trying to edify and wake up the Lord's elect. Alright, it's the brother Malak coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai with another lesson, man. Alright, and I'm gonna be going into a dream I had. You know, it was a quick dream, man. Alright. Basically, man, we was homeless. Alright. And it was me. It was only me and the woman I'm dealing with right now. Alright, that was with me, man. Alright. And it was Jacob's Trouble. Alright. And we had, you know, we was homeless, man. You know, we didn't have, you know, we had to keep going from place to place. You know, we didn't have just one place to stay, man. You know, every day it was a new place. You know, and some days we didn't even have a place, man. You know, we'll go from one day we'll sleep in the back of a, you know, like behind, you know, these dumpsters at a fast food place or something. And then the next day it'll be like somewhere totally different. Alright, and some days we'll have to sleep in the woods. You know, it was just, we would just have to keep going, man. And then it got harder and harder. I remember in the dream it was getting harder and harder, man. It was getting harder and harder to find places to stay. It was getting harder and harder to find food. Alright, and don't even think about showering, cause we didn't do that, man. Alright, it wasn't no showers, man, in that day. Alright, and it was getting harder and harder, man. Alright, it was like, it was crazy, man. And then, you know, because in the dream it kept skipping to place, you know, where we were sleeping and places we were finding. And the last place, man, it was like the hardest one, because it was like creatures. You know, we had to it was like these newly created creatures, like that was like a Roman just roaming around, and we had to like hide from them and run from them. Alright. You know, it was like some if y'all brothers watched the movie what's it called? The Quiet Place. It was something like that a little bit, man. But anyways, I'm gonna get to the scriptures, man. Alright. In the time of Jacob's Trouble that we coming into, man, you know, you gotta prepare for the worst, man. Prepare for the worst. Alright. But I'm gonna get this. This is 2nd Ezra 16, verse 40. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. That word evil just means bad times. Alright? So in those bad times, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. What's those bad times that's gonna come upon the earth? Jacob's trouble, man. Alright? That's why it says, make you ready at the battle. Cause the Lord already told us what's gonna come, man. We just gotta mentally, spiritually prepare to what's to come, man. Alright, and that's how we was in the dream, man. We was pilgrims upon the earth. And I'm gonna get that definition of pilgrims, man. Alright. This is the KJV dictionary definition of the word pilgrim. And it says, a wanderer, a traveler, one that travels to a distance from his own country to visit a holy place. But this the real definition right here that I wanted. This is the second one. It says, in Scripture, one that has only a temporary residence on earth. Alright? That's exactly how we was, man. We had a temporary residence, man. Alright? Every day it was a new place. You know, we couldn't stay in one spot for a whole day, man. We couldn't. We had to go. We was on the move, man. We was on the move every. Alright, like I was saying, man, we was on the move every day, man. Alright, it wasn't no time to waste. You know, we had to go. Alright. You know, and if we had to go, we couldn't, we couldn't stall, man. We couldn't look back. You know, if we had to go, we had to go, man. And these times we're coming into, that's what you brothers gonna, that's what us brothers gonna need to do. We're gonna have to go. We're not gonna be able to look back. Alright? That's what scriptures say. You know, I'm gonna get it. Alright? That's how scriptures say this. And it's simple. Luke 17, verse 32. Remembers Lot's wife. Alright? It's that simple. Remember Lot's wife. And what did Lot's wife do? She looked back when they was fleeing Sodom and Gomorrah. Her ass got destroyed. Alright? That's why scriptures say, remember Lot's wife. Because we're not going to be able to look back in those times. Alright? That's why you're supposed to, Micah 2:10, rise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, for it shall destroy you. For it is polluted, it shall destroy you with I'm gonna get it, man. Alright, Micah 2:10, rise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with the sword destruction. That's why you're supposed to come out and leave this world and leave your feelings behind. Alright, and it's easier said than done, man, but that's ultimately what we gotta do. Alright, because if you still have feelings for this world and for these worldly things, you know, you might end up being like Lot's wife. You might just be the one to look back. Alright? And the Lord might do something worse than just turn you into a salted pillar, man. Alright? You know, the Lord might torture your ass for you don't know, man. You don't want to. Boy, the Lord's scary, man. But anyways, man. Yeah, that's why, you know, you're not supposed to have feelings for these things, man. Alright? Because if you look back, you're going to be destroyed with the sword destruction. Alright? Remember Lot's wife, man. Alright? And the dream was just crazy, man, because we really had to leave from place to place to place to place, man. Like every day, man. We couldn't stay at one place for a whole day, man. Like we had to go. It was no rest in that day. You know, even when we did sleep, we probably only got like 3 to 4 hours of sleep, man. It wasn't no whole 8 hours. It wasn't no whole 10 hours of sleep, man. It was like 3 to 4 hours of sleep, if even that, man. Alright? Because we was on the move, man. We didn't have time to do that, man. We didn't have time, man. And it got harder and harder, man. It didn't get easier. It got harder to find food. It got harder to find places to sleep, man. Alright? You know, but I was just going to that quick little dream I had, man. I hope somebody out there got something from this. You know, till the next time, shalom.